Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where we're working together step by step through each of the ABRSM Theory grades. There are lots of resources available to help you if you go to my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets and you can download those in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. There's a page there also with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can find information about the books that I have available. I've written an exam technique guide, how to take your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's full of tips and hints on how to best prepare for your exam and also how to make the best use of your time on exam day when you're actually working through your exam paper. So if you go to sharonbill.com, you'll find it's all there. If you can give me a like, that would be really super, and subscribe to my channel to keep updated. I've always got lots more in store. And so we're going to carry on with the paper S from the 2014 grade 5 past paper booklet. There we go. So now if you turn with me to page 28, we'll have a look at question 4. This goes over 2 pages and keeps referring back to this extract of music here. Now then, if we jump to question A, again we see how this older exam paper is slightly different from the newly revised format from 2018 onwards. From 2018 onwards, these performance directions and musical terms will be presented to you in multiple choice format. However, we need to answer these somehow or other, and so these past papers still provide an excellent revision opportunity, and so I suggest that you just go ahead and give these their full definition just for revision purposes. Remember, this is all of grades 1, 2, 3, 4 and also 5, which can be drawn upon, and it's an accumulation of knowledge from all of those grades, so there's quite a lot to be learning there, so a bit of revision is in order. I always suggest that you have a go of these on your own. Just have a go, have a crack at it, and then we'll work through it together. So I'm hoping you've had a go at these. So vivace means lively or quick. Leggero, it means lightly. I find that easy to understand because I just think, I don't know, it just conjures up a light sort of touch. Just the word seems very descriptive to me. However abstract your brain is, that may or may not help. Now here, this is a good visual reflection of what it means. It's an arpeggio. It's an arpeggiated chord. When you see a chord, you don't just plonk all the notes down, you arpeggiate it. So you would spread the chord from bottom to top. So it's an arpeggiated chord from bottom to top. Here we first came across this right back in grade 1. That's an accent marking. There we go. Now we're getting a little bit more involved in the score. The triplet in the clarinet part in bar 4. So we're referring back. Here's the clarinet part. And in bar 4, we're looking at this triplet here. But generally speaking, the principle remains the same for triplets. It means 3 semiquavers in the time of, now you can either say, it means 3 in the time of 2, so it'd be 3 in the time of 2 semiquavers. Or if you use the terminology, you would say 16th notes. Just one of those will do. Alternatively, you could kind of condense the maths even further and say 3 semiquavers in the time of 1 quaver. Or 1/8 note. Either one of those answers will do. So let's press on to the next page, but keep this page to hand because we're still going to be referring back to the little score there. So then, we're asked to give the letter name of the highest note in the right hand piano part. So be careful you choose the right part of the score. Here's the piano part. And the right hand part is this treble clef part here. So we need to say how high we're going here. So the highest note, we have a B flat here. However, if we keep going, you can see here, this is super high. So let's work out how high we are. We can count down an octave, including this one given note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait a minute, I've got lost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Means we're playing a note A, but an octave higher. There's no key signature for A flats or anything to tell us otherwise. So we know that's an A, but an octave higher. It's quite hard to read that high in the treble, isn't it? So there we go, note A, we've managed to work that out. So now we're asked to give the time name of the shortest note of the extract of any of the parts. So let's see what we've got. Well, straight away at the beginning, we have some demi-semiquavers or 30-second notes. And I think that's the fastest. Because although that might be played quickly, that's not written as a timed value. So we wouldn't count that. We'd go to the timed note values. So we have a demi-semiquaver. Or alternatively, you could say 30-second note, whichever terminology you're comfortable with. So now we're asked to rewrite the first left-hand piano chord of bar 7. There's a little arrow showing us the first left-hand piano chord. Here's the arrow. Here, this is what we're going to be writing. We need to make sure we stay exactly at the same pitch, don't jump any octaves, but we're changing to alto clef. So alto clef has middle C on this middle line, and so we need to put in the key signature of B flat. So if that's C, this is B. See, there's your E flat, and then keep middle C as your anchor point. So here's middle C, and so here we're actually on middle C, so that should keep us nice and accurate in pitch. So we've got a C, and then D, E, F, a fourth high. So we've got the middle C, so no other C will do. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, C, D, E, F. And then we'll just sort the stem out. And that's that done. Now then, the key of the extract, it begins in B flat major, but it's going to change. It's going to modulate to a different key. So let's see what happens at the end. So let's look what clues we've got. We begin with B flats and E flats. However, by the end, we can see that we've actually, so there's a B natural there. However, there's a B flat here, so it comes straight back. So we're back to B flat, but the E flat is cancelled. There's nothing there, so we're actually only ending with a B flat that is active. The E flat has been cancelled and stays cancelled. So the key which has just B flats and no other accidentals would be F major. So by losing that flat, we've moved to F major. There we go. And so now we have a little bit more thinking to do, still referring back to that score. We need to give the technical names of the two notes in the right hand piano marked A and B. So A and B in the right hand piano part is marked. And so we need to remember that the key is B flat major. So before we start worrying about what notes we are, let's figure out what steps of the scale. So you can either work it out, or you could just map out what you're looking for straight away. So I'm just going to write the degrees of the scale. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Of course there are flats in there, but your key signature deals with all of that. So bar 3, that gives us a D. So B, C, D is a third. And then let's look what else we're looking for. Bar 4, here is a C. And so C is a second. So now we just need to give those their technical names. So A third is the mediant, kind of forms in the middle of the triad. And then the second is the supertonic, that's above the tonic. Super means above. Now then, a bit of general orchestral information just to finish this question. The clarinet is a member of which family of orchestral instruments? It's a woodwind. And now we need to name a different family and state its lowest sounding member. So we can't choose woodwind. You could choose strings, and if you did that, you would say that the lowest instrument would be the double bass. Alternatively, you could choose brass, and we would say the lowest member of that family is the tuba. Alternatively, you can say bass tuba as well. So either one of those will do. That's the end of that question. We'll look at the next question in the next video. I do hope this is helpful to you. I hope it's helping you to get to grips with your studies. I hope that you're enjoying it. I'm certainly enjoying working through it with you. If you can give me a like, that would be really super. And please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. Please also do have a browse around my website. Go to sharonbill.com and have a look at all the resource and information that's available to help you there. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.